Hi guys, I'm back with another what my kids are getting in their Halloween boo buckets, baskets, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to try and do this one. A couple things to note. First thing is I'm going to try and talk slowly in this one, so this one might be a longer video. This is what my younger kids are getting. If you don't know, my two older kids are moved out. They are how old? How old are my two older ones?
22 and 23, aren't they?
No.
21 and 22?
I think like 24 or 26.
Oh, Jesus, they're really old.
So yeah, I'm gonna try and talk very slowly and get through things without stuttering a whole lot, because if you guys know me, you guys know that I stutter a whole bunch. And yeah, I have two dogs, so if you guys see this one, Haas is right there, and Daisy is right there.
Alright.
So,
And they're both insane today.
so yes, and I'm back. So yeah,
Probably because we were gone all day yesterday.
I was
so they were...
legit. I'm now back. The last video I think I posted was, let's see, I think I did a video on vacation, and that was like it.
Yeah, because you were on vacay.
Yeah. So hopefully you guys caught up on my videos. Anyway, I actually came back on Tuesday.
Tuesday night.
Yeah. So anyway, so the first thing my kid.
And then we were busy for the week, so...
My kid.
Your 40 kids?
My
Adult children?
Who should I get? Wait, I have how old are my kids?
21, 22.
No. 9 and 8, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
9 and 8, right?
Yeah. Old. They are eight
Wait,
and
are they 9?
Yeah, they are 8 and 9.
Okay.
Unless they had birthdays again,
No.
because they seem to have birthdays quite often.
Anyway, first thing I picked up for my 8-year-old boy, he's really into these like face like he loves he loves puzzles in general. My 8-year-old boy, he likes puzzles. Like, he loves to do puzzles. And when I saw this one, I knew I had to grab it for my 8-year-old boy. Basically, it's this face puzzle. 160 objects, images. When dropped into their proper places, these objects make a million faces. So, they love the Bear Family wooden puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
And all my kids have had that when they were younger. So I want to get my 8-year-old this. His 9-year-old sister has this and loves this. So I thought I would get him it, my 9-year-old boy.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, guys.
Like this.
I don't focus good unless I have socks on.
Oh, you and the socks. I love you.
Sorry, guys. I have to put on my socks.
This is my life. It's not always picture perfect. Plus, I'm dealing with bleeding from uterine fibroids. Enter MyFemBreed, a once daily pill for women with heavy menstrual bleeding due to uterine fibroids.
There we go. There we go. All ready now. Anyway, what I was saying was, my 9-year-old daughter, she has this puzzle thing, and loves it. And my son wanted this exact same puzzle thing because he knows that his 9-year-old sister has it, and anything that one has, the other one wants. So, same with dogs.
Same with dogs.
So we got this face puzzle for my 8-year-old boy. My 9-year-old daughter has it, and that's why my 8-year-old boy really wanted it. Basically, you get all these different like cards in this set. They're double-sided, and you get mouths, noses, eyes, and each thing is like the eyes are like made with like with like different things. Basically, you just like basically just it's just a game of like it's just like a game of like you like make different like you create a face with all these random objects. So there's the hair, the eyes. They're just like really random stuff. So yeah, basically you make a face with like these like different like objects, and some of these are like really weird. Like, what's that? Like, what's that object? Like,
Looks like it could be like a tail, a hand.
and then that's like
Who
a
really knows?
paperclip. That's something metal. A pencil. So yeah, you're basically creating a face with all these like weird items, like a shell for the mouth. Nose is a bobby pin. Or a foil smile. There's like so many weird things, and you or like what's this one? I don't know what that one is. Piece of sewn, something for the mouth, a leaf. Yeah, see, it's a puzzle because see some of these like parts they go together, so you can like put them like that. Anyway, each of these parts are double sided, and I knew my son really wanted this because he actually came to me one day, and when he saw that his sister had it, he wanted it, so I got him this, and I think he'll be really happy because they both love puzzles. Him and his sister are a puzzle freak, so after this video, I'll do like a in-depth video of showing all the different things in this because they might want to see what's in here. Yeah, see right here. Yeah, each part is double-sided, if that makes sense, right? So I'll do a end up the video after I'm done doing this one. This video of showing you guys all the like funny objects. So anyway, it's a cool puzzle, and this isn't like their ordinary puzzles. They have like they probably have like 30 puzzles each for him and his sister, but his sister has this and he wanted it because this is one puzzle he does not have in his collection. It's not like your average puzzle, but I actually found this thrift shopping, and I knew that he would love it because you basically make a face with like all these like everyday like household objects, like stuff you would find in like an everyday household. So I knew he would love that, so I got him his own because him and his sister fight 24/7. So
Just like typical siblings
and dogs.
and dogs.
So I wanted to get him his own, and I know he's gonna love that. Next one we have is going to be this. Now another thing, my daughter is obsessed with animals. If you have not been watching my other videos of what my kids are getting for videos, oh yeah, mind you, this was only this was only 25 cents. Anyway. If you guys have not been watching what my kids are getting videos, my daughter is obsessed with animals. She's been obsessed with animals ever since she was 3 years old. But these were $1.50. $1.50, right?
Yes.
And I think these are really cool. My daughter is obsessed with animals, and I had to get her these. If you guys know what block puzzles are, weren't those like in your
Those were
day?
big back when I was younger.
Like those it's like
They were awesome.
blocks, and then on like each like side is like a different
Yep, a
puzzle.
different one. You can like make different
Yeah.
pictures with each of them.
But I just call them block puzzles. I don't know what they were called back in my mom's day. They were really common, and when I was like a young too. Anyway, so I got this one right here. Then I got this one. My daughter has quite a few of these block puzzles, and she freaking loves them. But I wanted to get her some like I don't know, like live animal type, because she has like the baby type ones, and loves those. But her and her brother also share. Oh yeah, the main reason why I wanted to get her this one, I mean him, my son, my 8-year-old son, this is because both her and his brother, her and her brother, or no, him and his sister have the Bear Family wooden puzzle. Remember that one where it's like the Papa Bear, the Mama Bear, and the kid, and you like dress them up with like their outfits. Yeah, they have that, both of them. But I wanted to get him that one because I thought he liked that. Anyway, so they both have the Bear Family puzzle. That's one puzzle that him and his sister both have, and they love that puzzle, where you like interchange the faces and the clothes and all that. And they both him and his sister also have the magnetic dress-up dolls with the like magnetic like dress-up stuff. They have some of those. Anyway, I wanted to get my daughter these. They are the life like real life type like block puzzles, and they love these things. Basically, these are really vintage, and my daughter was asking for some vintage items this Halloween. She and a lot of the stuff a lot of the stuff in her room is vintage. But yeah. Before I continue on to these, I do want to kind of say two things. First, both her and her brother have about 30 puzzles each. Some of they have regular puzzles. They also have puzzles that are magnetic dress-up, like magnetic dress-up dolls, him and his sister, and they also have, like those Melissa and Doug ones. They have Melissa and Doug puzzles. They have the Bear family puzzles. So that's puzzles that they have, like the Bear family dress up and the magnetic dress up dolls and Melissa and Doug puzzles. They have those. Especially my daughter, she loves the Melissa and Doug animal puzzle and the ones that make sound. So that's just types that her and her brother have, and those are the puzzles that they're into. They aren't into like the actual like jigsaw ones. They like the kiddish type ones. Anyway, so I want to get my daughter like actual vintage block puzzles. Her and her brother do have block puzzles already, and they love them. If you guys don't know what block puzzles are, basically on each cube there's like a different like image for a picture, and there's like different images, and you have to make a thing. So yeah, these are really cool blocks. My daughter and son, they both have quite a few block puzzles already, but they're like the more like kid type ones. And oh yeah, and these, and they fit right in the tray. Anyway. So this set you can make the dog. What's this? The rooster?
Yeah, the rooster. See the rooster.
A cow. What's this? A sheep?
Yes.
And a horse. So that's what they can make.
They had that for a long time too.
Yeah, that's what they can make with that one. And my daughter, I think my daughter will like to make the dog. So yeah. But yeah, the other block puzzles, they don't have these pamphlet type things because they're like the more like kiddish ones. But I got I got the adult ones. So yes. So yeah. But yeah, each block piece is for a different puzzle. So I'm gonna do the dog one real quick. You have to kind of find the pieces that correspond. See, this part is kind of like a lifting up right here.
Oh yeah, some of them will do that.
So we might have to glue that down, but
This is my life. It's not always picture perfect.
no, it's just I'm not gonna do the dog one. I was going to, but yeah, basically it's just a regular block puzzle. My kids love these things, and they already have quite a few block puzzles already. But I want to get her more of an adult one since she likes to have adult stuff like adult almanacs and all that. So I got her this one. Plus, I got my daughter this one right here. This has dogs, cows, horses, goats, and cats. And this is the exact same type of one. So, yeah. Just vintage block puzzles. My daughter loves these block puzzles. So. Before we continue, I do want to address 3 things. The reason I got them some puzzles, 1 for my son and 2 for my daughter. My daughter already has the face puzzle, but I want to get my son my son the exact same one. And with the block puzzles, him and her and her brother both have block puzzles, but they're like the kiddish type ones. So I want to get my daughter some vintage block puzzles because if you don't know, block puzzles are my daughter's favorite thing ever, and she wanted some vintage books, but she also wanted some vintage puzzles. That was on her list, so I did get her some vintage puzzles, and they're the block puzzles, but she likes the block puzzles. Her and her brother both have some of the block puzzles, but they're the kid type. I wanted to get her some vintage ones, and her brother not any vintage ones. Instead, I got him the face puzzle because I thought it's something he would enjoy. So yeah, they both, but her and her brother both have the magnetic dress up dolls, and they both have block puzzles, and they both have the Bear Family wooden dress up. So, oh wow, Mama, look, that's bright.
Holy cow! Why?
I guess we'll just deal with brightness. Here. Oh wow, it's not giving up one bit. Holy
No
crap.
kidding.
Anyway, so I did want to get my daughter this 2 block puzzles. And I think she'll really enjoy these because she has some block puzzles already, but I thought she would like more, and then she would like the vintage ones. So wow, it's there we go. Finally,
Is it better?
yeah,
Was
I had
it?
to rub the camera lens. I think it's because of the sun right here.
A little bit of that
It,
glare.
yeah, it illuminates really well if I put it down and then I bring it back up.
It'll still be kind of stuck on that
Yeah,
one.
yeah, and bright. So anyway, I got 2 block puzzles for my daughter, and I think she'll really enjoy those. Next we have is this My Little Treasure bedtime story book. Come on.
In 2017, Thomas Albert attempted to murder Nicole Palmer. He's currently incarcerated for that attempt.
Nicole, hey, Detective DeWine.
Thankfully, she's willing to speak to us about the incident because there may be some parallels between that attack and the
Anyway, next I got the Little Treasure bedtime story book. I got this one because I thought my son, they're both getting one of the Disney bedtime story books. I got my son a boyish Disney one, and then I got my daughter a Disney princess one. They're both, her and her brother are both getting this a bedtime story book like this. I got my son this one, and then I also got my daughter a different one. Don't know where my daughter's is actually. It's somewhere. But yes, I did get her and him both of these. But yeah. No, now that I'm thinking about it, this one has like different like stories that they would both like, but
Yes.
I'm trying to find it. Maybe I lost it. Who knows? Which one? Who should I give this one to?
I would say your 9-year-old daughter.
Okay. So I was going to give this to my son, but actually I think this is the best to have for my daughter. The other one I'll give to my son. I don't know where that one is, but they're both getting one of these bedtime story treasure books. And they have really cute stories and really cool stories in here, and they're super short stories that they can read to themselves. So just stuff that they'll like, and they're really only like 2-page stories. So yeah, this one will be for my. Okay, so it has different types of tales in it. Okay, so it has different types of tales. If you can look right here. So this one will be for my 9-year-old, and then I also have one for, my 8-year-old. So okay, so yeah, I have one for my 8-year-old boy. This one will be for my 9-year-old girl. So it has teddy bear tales. So stories about teddy bears, fairy farmyard tales, kitten tales, and then bedtime tales. So bear stories, kitten stories, all different stories, and I think they will really enjoy these. It's just a really cool book of just different types of fairy tales and stuff like that. Or not fairy tales, like different stories that I think my 10-year-old will really enjoy because they are short and they're only like 2 or 3 page long stories. So
According to Kendra, Candace wasn't the only one with angry exes.
yeah. Got this one for my daughter because I think she'll really enjoy it, and it's actually pretty thick. Her brother's one is also thick too. So there's that.
Zanisha Curtis, Candace's cousin, had a close relationship with her.
This one
Decided as to
my 26-year-old daughter has that's moved out, but I got this kind of like for fun for my for my 10-year-old. I mean, wait, no.
Since Candace
Is she
saw
10?
one of Isaiah's exes, now Thomas was responsible for vandalizing her home. If these acts are related to her murder, we might have another suspect on our hands. When she moved out her house,
My 10-year-old.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so when I've been saying my 9-year-old, I meant to say my 10-year-old. So I have a 9-year-old and a 10-year-old. So when I've been saying 9-year-old, I mean to say 10-year-old. So like, sorry Daisy. This is for my 10-year-old girl. My 10-year-old's a girl, 9-year-old's a boy. These are for my 10-year-old. The face puzzle is for my my 9-year-old. So yeah, got this one for my 10-year-old. My 10-year-old is obsessed with these Beanie Boo collector's guides, so I got her another one. I'm getting her one, but I also want her to have another one, so I'm getting her 2. This is her other one that she's getting. She loves these Beanie Boo collector's books, so I got her another one. What's the copyright for this one? Copyright is...
you can send half their lives over 50, which is great. But it will take some planning. So started wise and I here under your phone. Sounding like AARP. To help your money, what always you do? Talk your money for me. Money is sweet.
I don't even know when this book was made. Anyway, so I got my daughter another one of these Beanie Boo books. Because she likes them. And mind you, my daughter and son, they both have some bedtime story books. Plus, they're also getting... My son is getting that bedtime story book, Disney one, and then my daughter is getting the Disney Princess one, so... Don't mind the floor. Anyway, so... They have quite a few bedtime story treasure books, but I want to get them some more, so I'm getting my 10-year-old this one, and then my... And then them also those 2 down on the down right there. So yeah, and then yeah. Anyway, so I got my 10-year-old another Beanie Boo collector book or guide or whatever you want to call it. My 10-year-old is obsessed with these little small books. We have quite a few of them. So I got her another one. This was $1.75, and it's the Light Princess. But yeah. she doesn't have anything. My 10-year-old doesn't have anything like this, so I got her that, and her 26-year-old sister has that too. They have quite a few bedtime story treasure books for her and her brother, but I wanted to get her another one because they're also getting another one down there. My daughter has quite a few of these Beanie Baby collector books, and I'm getting her this one and then another one, so she'll have 2 more in her collection. My daughter loves these block puzzles, so I'm getting her 2 new animal ones. Her and her brother love these things, so yeah. And then I got my wait, is it my 8-year-old or 9-year-old?
9-year-old. And then a 10-year-old.
Hopefully you're right.
It is.
Okay. And then for my 9-year-old boy, my 9-year-old boy, he's getting this face puzzle.
We met like in 2010. Ever since that day, we've been stuck. It was like
Then I got the Light Princess book, $1.75. My daughter loves these like small portable books, and she has quite a few of them, and her brother does too. So I got her another one, a girly one that she can take in the car or whatever. Her 26-year-old sister also has that one as well. I got my daughter this Little Miss Chatterbox book. She has quite a few of the books by. She has quite a few of these Little Miss books. Actually, she has every single one in the collection, actually, but she does not have Little Miss Chatterbox. Her brother also collects these as well, and he has the full collection, only she's missing Little Miss Chatterbox. So I got him this one, and my son loves the little, what's the other one called? Not Little Miss. What's the other?
Oh, there's a whole bunch of them, like Congeniality and all
Yeah,
these
but I
other
mean,
ones.
Isn't there like a boy version or no? Or Miss? Oh no.
Little Miss Chatterbox. There's tons of them. It should say on the back. Yeah.
Isaiah did not see the perpetrator that night, but he feels pretty sure that
Yeah.
it's
So my daughter has this whole collection on the back. She's just missing Little Miss Chatterbox because she's been collecting the Little Miss books for a while. And my son, he has every single one too. So I wanted to get my daughter the one she was missing so that they can both have the full collection.
I go first. Go to Georgia. I get the spot. So in October, she wanted to come see me. She was just coming down for a visit.
So, and I want she can take in the car or whatever.
Tell them that.
how close is that to when she ends up murdering every
My son loves, or no,
Her birthday is
one book that I am getting for my 26-year-old, which she hasn't really included in these videos anymore, but I am getting her one, and that's the Little Garden Gnome book. I didn't think my 10-year-old will really have interest in this, but I did want to get it for my 26-year-old, so rarely do I ever get her gifts, but this book will be for her, and I think she'll really enjoy it because she's obsessed with gnomes at the moment, so, yeah. And then, ever since the Berenstain Bear chapter books came out, my daughter loved and still does love them. So her and her brother are obsessed with the Berenstain Bear Scholastic chapter books. So I've got them quite a few. Actually, I got them. Ah, come on. I got them this many. The Berenstain Bear chapter books. We've been collecting them for I think about a year now, and we have I think like pretty much every single one except for these. So except for these 10, we are missing these 10 in our collection, but we have every single other Berenstain Bear chapter book besides these 10. So yeah, and some of these will be for my boy, some of these will be for my girl. First we have the Berenstain Bear Scouts and the Run Amok Robot. This is for my son. My daughter already has this one, so some my daughter will already have that my son's getting, and some my son gang that my daughter already has. Anyway, so my daughter already has this one, so this one will be for my son, because my son does not have this Berenstain Bear one. And they love the Berenstain Bear chapter books. Ever since my daughter realized that the Berenstain Bear chapter books were coming out, she threw an absolute fit, because she was so excited, and it took forever for us to find our first one. So now we love the Berenstain Bear picture books. We love the Berenstain Bear picture books. Chapter books, but we also love the Berenstain Bear picture books as well, and they are getting quite a few of the picture books as well.
They are.
So anyway, I got the Berenstain Bears book. This one my son does not have in his Berenstain Bear chapter book collection, so I got him this one. My daughter does have it though in her Berenstain Bear book chapter book collection. I got this Galloping Ghost one. This one I got for my, it says brand new. I don't even know the year that these Berenstain Bear chapter books came out. It says 1994, but we weren't able to find them until like a few years back. Anyway, so got this one for my. Who should I give this one to?
Oh, definitely. Are your younger ones reading chapter books?
Yes, that's who I give the gifts to. Are my younger ones.
The boy.
The boy. Okay, so my boy is getting this one, the Galloping Ghost. My daughter already has it, so that's another one he does not have, but my daughter does have. Then these other like three I think are girlish ones that my daughter does not have. Bermuda Triangle. This is one that my daughter does not have, so I got her this one. My son does not have it, nor does he want it. So, who really cares? And we're still trying to find all the other ones in the collection. So, we don't have all of them. Actually, no, we do have all of them. We have every single one, except for the ones you guys are seeing here. So ever since like I think like 2019, 2018 was the time we saw these was the time we actually got the 2019, 2018 was the time we got the Berenstain Bear chapter books, because before that my kids were still on picture books of the Berenstain Bears, and they still do love the Berenstain Bear picture books, but they also love the Berenstain Bear chapter books. Anyway, so yeah. The ones that you guys are seeing are the ones that my kids are missing. Besides that, the ones that you guys do not see here, my kids have. Anyway, Bermuda Triangle. Female fullback. These are ones that my daughter does not have in her Berenstain Bear chapter book collection. And then Dress Code. My brother does. My brother. Her brother does have this one, but she does not, so. So yeah, those were the three that she needed for hers, because they both have their own separate Berenstain Bear collections. He needed these two for his collection. She needed these three for her Berenstain Bear chapter book collection. Except No Substitutes is one that my brother needed for his collection. Her brother is one that he needed, so I got him this one. His sister does have it though. Their nephew, I got this one again for my son because my daughter has it. Humongous Pumpkin, again for my son. One my daughter does have. This one my daughter wanted. It's Berenstain Bears, Bear Scouts, and the Sinister Smoke Ring. We also have this Catfish one that my son really wanted. And then I got Giddy Grandma for my daughter. So she needed these four. My daughter does not have. And my son needed these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And my daughter needed these 7. I mean, My daughter needed these 4 to complete her collection, and my son already had these 4 for his collection, so he needed these 7 to complete his collection because these 7 my daughter already has. Whew. Then we have these ones. Anyway. Then they don't have the my son has this one, but my daughter does not. It's the Berenstain Bears Sam Sorry board book. We try and get paperback Berenstain Bear books, but
I
sometimes
would never.
but sometimes we come across the board book version, and they do like the board book version just as picture book and chapter book. So got them this one because they don't have. My daughter does not have the one, but my son does. This family reunion book for my daughter because my son has it. Again, it's level 1 reading. My son is obsessed with these I Can Read phonics books, and they're shorter than the average book, but they're they actually teach phonics. My son likes these smaller ones because they have phonics words and they aren't like as intense as the other ones. So my daughter has, my son has quite a few of these
Wow, look at all those.
right here. Anyway, sorry, Days. So yeah, my son loves these Berenstain Bear phonics books. My daughter hates them because they aren't the full version of Berenstain Bear, but my son loves them, and he has probably 40 of these phonics ones. So my son has quite a few of these I Can Read phonics ones, 40 of them, and he needed another one, so I got him this one because this one he does not have in his collection yet. My daughter hates these phonics ones because she doesn't like them, but my son loves them also because he was a preemie and he started to read at 10 months, so he's a little bit behind than my daughter. She started reading at 5 months, and they both started on Scholastic books. Anyway, Say Goodnight book. I got this one for my son because my daughter has it. This is for my daughter. My son has it. We try and get the chapter books and picture books, but sometimes we run across the board books, and they do have some of the board books. My daughter has this family reunion book by Berenstain Bears. She does love the level 1 readers of Berenstain Bears, while my son does not. So even though she's past level 1 reader, she still freaking loves them. So her brother does have that one. One my daughter does not have because she does not like them are the I Can Read phonics books. This one is the farm edition type thing, and then my son is getting this Say Goodnight book that my daughter does have. Then my son is obsessed with these hardcover books, so I got him the Old Hat, New Hat. My daughter already has this one. On the Moon, my daughter already has this one as well. My daughter is obsessed with these Berenstain Bear treasury books, and my son does not. My son has this one, but he does not like it. But he has it, so I got my daughter this one. She loves any of these treasury books, So I got her this one. This has 4 of the Betsy Bear books in it. And she loves them. And it's just Betsy Bears. And it has like all 4. She's my treasury girl. She loves treasury books. So, booyah. There we go. And her brother already has that one. Another book for... And she could read any type of treasure book. She loves them. I got another I Can Read book. This one is the Train Ride phonics book for my son. All these books I get or got at Goodwill like a couple years ago, and I've just been holding on to them until the perfect time to give them to them. This one's a Come Clean for School one. This was a Chick-fil-A one. I did not get Chick-fil-A. I got it at Goodwill, but anyway, I got this one for my daughter because my son has it. Got this down the farm book. My daughter loves level 1 readers, so I got her that one. My daughter and my son is getting the phonics one of it. Junk food my son has. This one is a new one that my son does have, but I want to get from my daughter. It's Kindness Counts. And then these ones right here, these are all the hardcover. So we have Wishing Star. I got these for my daughter. Learn to Share, because my son has all these. The Bear's Christmas. If it's a Christmas book, we'll read it around Christmas. And I love the Cat in the Hat beginner books. That's the books that I love for my younger readers when my daughter was 3. We have another I Can Read book. This one is the Funny Puppy or Pup. It's phonics one for my son.
Funny puppy.
Again, my daughter does not have any of the phonics books because she hates them and does not like them.
She hates phonics.
This is the I Can Read class trip book. My
She
daughter.
enjoys not learning.
My daughter does like the level 1 readers, and she has quite a few of them. So my son likes the phonics ones, where my daughter likes the level 1 beginner books of Berenstain Bears. So I got her that one. Berenstain Bears B book for my son. The Big Honey Hunt for my daughter. The Big Bear Fair for my son. This is the bike lesson. For my son. And then again, I got this one. This is the Berenstain Bears Get the Screamies book. My son has this, but my daughter does not. So, again, for my son. No. For my daughter.
For one of your family members.
For my son.
There's so many children, I forget.
For my son. For my daughter. Oh yeah, and this bike one is actually for my daughter as well. I thought it would be for my son, but my son already has this one. And then this one is for my daughter because my son already has this one. This one's for my daughter because my son because my daughter already has this one. My daughter loves these I Can Read books. She has like 40 of them in the Berenstain Bear edition. I got her class trip. My son does not like the Berenstain Bear level 1 readers. He likes the phonics ones, but my daughter does not. So yeah. Plus my son already has this one, but it's not in the phonics. Not in the level 1 reader. It's in a phonics. I Can Read phonics book for my son. My son has like 40 of these I Can Read phonics books. He loves them.
Your son has 8 million books. He should be like a professor.
The Bears Christmas. My daughter's getting this one. My son has it. I love any Berenstain Bear Christmas book. We hang them on our mantle. After we're done reading them, by hang them I mean put a tack to them and hang them on our mantle and tape them. And we label them of what year we've read them. Learn to Share. This one is for my daughter because my son has it. And this one is for my daughter as well because my son has it. My son has this one, so I got this one for my daughter. My son has this one, so I got this one for my daughter. This Berenstain Bears Down in the Farm book. It's level 1. This is the type my daughter likes. She likes level. She actually likes all these levels. The first, second, third, and fourth readers. She likes them. Even though she's 10, so that's the one she's getting. Because my son's also getting it only in phonics version. Come Clean for School. My daughter has this. Is getting this one. My son already has it. This phonics book, Train Ride. My daughter already has Train Ride, but in the level 1 reader. The Adventures of Berenstain Bears. This one is really cool because you get all 4 stories in here. And then these are the type that my daughter likes, the simple stories. So got her this because her brother already has this one. She doesn't, so I got her that one. On the Moon, I got for my son because her brother already has it. No, I mean for my daughter. I mean for my son because
Your daughter already has it.
Yes, because my daughter already has it, so I got for my son. This was my daughter's first Berenstain Bears book she ever got. Not this one, but the other one of the On the Moon. For my son, I got him Old Hat, New Hat. He likes these books by the Dr. Seuss early reader, so does my daughter. Say Goodnight, my daughter. I mean, this is for my son. My daughter has it already. This is the I Can Read phonics book. This one is the Down the Farm that my son is getting in the phonics because he likes the phonics. My daughter does not, so she doesn't have any of those. The I Can Read level 1 Berenstain Bear Family Reunion book for my daughter because my son already has it. Actually, yeah, my son already has it in the phonics version. And then my daughter is obsessed with the Berenstain Bears board book, so I got her Sam Sorry because she and her brother both have this Sam Sorry book. Only she doesn't have it yet, so I'm getting her it. And she does have quite a few of the board book of Berenstain Bears. So, of course, it doesn't tell you when it was made or anything, but it doesn't. 2015, right? Copyright 2015.
Yeah, but I think it probably came out even earlier than that. That's probably just like the latest version.
Probably. Yeah. So yeah, there's that. Oh. So see ya.